The spaceship, named the Elysium, glided silently through the vast emptiness of space. Inside, it held the hopes and dreams of many families seeking a new home on a distant planet. Among these families was Theo and his two younger twin sisters, Lily and Emma. Theo was an adventurous boy of 8, always curious about the stars and what lay beyond. Lily and Emma, at the tender age of 4, were bundles of energy and mischief. They adored their older brother, following him everywhere. Their parents, scientists by profession, often spoke about the new world they were heading to. It was a place where humanity could start afresh, leaving behind the troubles of Earth. The journey would be long, spanning several decades. To survive the trip, everyone on board would sleep in cryogenic pods. These pods would keep their bodies in stasis, preserving them for the new world. The Elysium's corridors were sleek and metallic, with the hum of the ship's engines a constant background noise. The cryogenic chamber was the heart of the vessel, filled with rows of pods arranged in perfect symmetry. Each pod was a small enclosed space designed to hold one person in a deep, dreamless sleep. The cryogenic pods were marvels of modern technology. They were designed to slow down the aging process using a special de-aging gas. This gas would ensure that everyone would arrive at the new world as young as they were when they first entered the pods. Theo watched as his twin sisters, Lily and Emma, giggled and climbed into their pods. They were excited about the adventure, but too young to fully grasp the enormity of it. Theo, feeling responsible as the older brother, made sure they were comfortable before entering his own pod. The pods required the occupants to be nude, as clothing could interfere with the process. Theo felt a mix of embarrassment and excitement as he settled into the cold, metallic embrace of his pod. The glass lid closed over him, and he took one last look at his sisters, who gave him reassuring smiles. As the de-aging gas began to fill the pod, Theo felt a strange tingling sensation sweep over his body. His eyes grew heavy, and within moments, he was fast asleep. The ship's AI, a calming voice named Astra, monitored the process, ensuring that everyone's vitals remained stable. Years passed in the silent expanse of space. The Elysium continued its journey, undeterred by the passage of time. However, deep within the cryogenic chamber, something went terribly wrong. A sudden power surge caused a malfunction in Lily and Emma's pods, causing them to wake up prematurely. The twins awoke with a start, disoriented and frightened. The pod lids lifted, and they stumbled out, their small bodies shivering in the cold air. Astra, the ship's AI, immediately detected the anomaly. "Lily, Emma, please remain calm," Astra's soothing voice echoed through the chamber. "You have woken up earlier than expected, but you are safe." The twins clung to each other, their eyes wide with confusion. Astra activated the android crew, a team of humanoid robots designed to assist in emergencies. The androids gently guided the girls to a warmer part of the ship, providing them with clothes and food. The malfunction was an unexpected twist in their journey. The AI and androids had to adapt quickly, taking on the role of caregivers. They began educating the girls, teaching them about the ship, their mission, and the world they were heading to. Astra, the ship's AI, became a surrogate guardian for the twins. The android crew, under Astra's guidance, created a structured environment for Lily and Emma. They were given lessons in various subjects, including science, history, and survival skills. The girls grew rapidly, both physically and mentally. The AI ensured that the twins received a balanced education. They learned about the new world, its flora and fauna, and the challenges they might face upon arrival. The androids played the role of teachers, friends, and protectors. They were programmed to provide emotional support, helping the girls cope with their unique situation. The twins adapted well, their natural curiosity driving them to learn and explore. They spent their days in the ship's virtual reality rooms, where they could simulate outdoor environments. They grew taller and stronger, their minds absorbing knowledge like sponges. Despite the unusual circumstances, Lily and Emma thrived. They missed their family but found comfort in each other and the companionship of the androids. As the years went by, they transformed from little girls into confident young women ready to face the future. Section 5. The Gas Gone Wrong. While Lily and Emma were growing up, the cryogenic pods continued to function for the rest of the passengers. However, the malfunction that woke the twins also caused an imbalance in the distribution of the de-aging gas. This error resulted in an excess of the gas being funneled into Theo's pod, as well as the pods of their parents. Theo's body, already small, began to shrink further. The gas, intended to keep him young, started to reverse his age at an alarming rate. His parents, too, were affected, their bodies becoming younger and younger as the gas continued to work its way through their systems. Astra monitored the situation but was unable to correct the imbalance. The ship's systems were too damaged to reset the gas distribution. The AI could only watch as the passengers' bodies regressed, helpless to intervene. The gas, originally a marvel of biotechnology, had become a curse. It continued to work its way through Theo's body, reducing him to the size of a toddler. His mind, however, remained unchanged. Section 6. Theo's Awakening. Theo awoke to a nightmare. As his pod opened, he struggled to make sense of his surroundings. His once capable 8-year-old body was now that of a 4-year-old. He felt a profound sense of disorientation and frustration. He climbed out of the pod, his small nude form trembling with cold and fear. He looked around, hoping to see his parents or the twins, but the chamber was empty. "Astra?" he called out, his voice high-pitched and panicked. Astra's calming voice responded immediately. "Theo, please remain calm. You have woken up prematurely. There was a malfunction with the system." The AI explained the situation as best it could. Theo's mind raced, struggling to comprehend the enormity of what had happened. He wandered through the ship, his tiny feet padding softly on the cold metal floors. Eventually, he found Lily and Emma in the common area. But instead of the little girls he remembered, he saw 2 tall, confident teenagers. They rushed to him, their expressions a mix of shock and relief. Section 7. Family Reborn. Lily and Emma had grown into strong, capable young women. They were now 14, tall and poised, with a maturity that belied their years. They had taken charge of their lives on the ship, with the androids and Astra guiding them. Theo's parents, who had also been affected by the excess de-aging gas, looked like they were in their early 20s. They were awake and adjusting to their new reality, trying to come to terms with the changes to their bodies. The reunion was bittersweet. Theo's parents were young again, but they were still his parents, their love for him unchanged. They held him close, their eyes filled with tears. "We're here, Theo," his mother whispered. "We'll figure this out together." Lily and Emma, now towering over Theo, looked at their brother with a mix of pity and amusement. They couldn't help but see him as a baby despite his protests. "Don't worry, little brother," Lily said with a teasing smile. "We'll take good care of you." Section 8. Teasing and Torment. Theo's new reality was a constant struggle. His sisters, now teenagers, took on the role of caregivers. They bathed him, dressed him, and even helped him with potty time. Despite their best intentions, Theo couldn't help but feel humiliated. The twins found it amusing to treat him like a baby. They would coo and fuss over him, much to his chagrin. "Oh, look at the cute little baby," Emma would tease, ruffling his hair. Theo's protests only made them laugh harder. The oversized clothes added to Theo's misery. Nothing fit him anymore. His sisters would dress him in makeshift garments, often too large and cumbersome. He felt like a doll, constantly handled and dressed up by his siblings. Theo began to rebel against the clothes, finding solace in nudity. It was the only way he felt free. His sisters, though initially shocked, eventually accepted it. They would giggle and call him their little nudist, but they respected his choice. Section 9. A Youngest Child's Plight. Theo felt trapped in his new role as the youngest member of the family. His mind was still that of an 8-year-old, but his body betrayed him at every turn. He struggled with simple tasks, his small hands and weak muscles making everything a challenge. His parents tried to help, but they were dealing with their own adjustments. They were younger, more energetic, but the responsibility of their children weighed heavily on them. They did their best to support Theo, but they couldn't change his reality. Theo's sisters continued to care for him, their teasing a constant reminder of his predicament. He loved them, but he resented the way they treated him. It was a strange mix of love and frustration, a dynamic that defined their new family structure. As the Elysium continued its journey through space, Theo learned to adapt. He embraced his nudity, finding it liberating in a way he hadn't expected. He might be the youngest and smallest, but he was still Theo. He would find a way to thrive in this new, unexpected life.